So sorry for the squeaking in the background. It's really windy outside, and recently this like thorn tree, so kind of sideways, this thorn tree has grown, and it's causing that squeaking. But anywho, that's not the point of this video. I want to make gluten-free tortillas, and your boy knows tortillas. Like, tortillas are one of my favorite like things to eat. It's a big part of my culture, and ever since I learned that I have a sensitivity to gluten, I've wanted to try making some gluten-free tortillas. Even though I have a sensitivity, I'll be honest, I've been really bad about listening to that sensitivity, because like I'll eat gluten anyway, and then the bathroom will happen. The bathroom. But let's try this out. Let's see if we can make some. That was my light. Let's see if we can make some gluten-free tortillas. The recipe calls for a lot. I'm gonna make a little bit just in case I don't like it. So I'm gonna third this recipe. And I know, math, scary. I'm also using a camera and a tripod rather than my phone. I know, a bunch of new things happening today. How exciting! So it calls for 1.5 cups of gluten-free flour. I'm gonna use half a cup because I want to. And oh no, because I'm thirding it, not because I want to. Oh my goodness. Then it calls for a teaspoon of gluten-free baking powder. There we go. Then half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna use salt to my heart's content. That feels good. What's next? 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. See, I already feel like this is weird because tortillas have, at least where I'm from, tortillas have lard. I've never seen a tortilla without the use of lard, at least not a homemade one. So I'm kind of a little concerned about this. Very anxious, a little nervous. And then I just need 3/4 a cup of warm water, which is actually 1/4 of a cup. And luckily my little machine over here creates warm water on its own. I did it. I got the warm water. You proud of me? Are you proud of me? I'm following this recipe on Mama Knows Gluten-Free website. I've never tried anything gluten-free other than the store-bought grocery bread, which was horrendous. Who eats that? That is terrible. It made me want to cry. It genuinely made me want to cry. Like, who in their right mind would eat the store-bought like bread? And I'm a big bread fan. Like, I like my breads. I don't like baking. I do like baking bread though. I did it for a long time, and now I feel like I'm pivoting into something new and unknown, which is kind of exciting. That's why I want to bring it along. So on first looks, this dough ain't doing. I mean, I did adjust the recipe. Maybe I adjusted the recipe wrong, but it's like wet sand right now. But I'm going to keep going at it until it comes together, because that's what you normally do with flour. Like, eventually it will come together. And for people who know what they're doing gluten-free wise, chime in the comments below. Oh, I should probably show you what I'm doing. I'm just squinching it with my hand. It's coming together, so that at least is the same, but it's a pretty crumbly dough for tortilla. You usually want a little more oil in your tortillas, but I don't know how this gluten-free flour works. And it's like, I don't know. Is this a bargain brand? Is that good? Will that work? Like, y'all tell me. Or if you're new to this too, we're experiencing it together. I learned I was gluten-free as of recently when I had to do the food map diet because of IBS. And other stomach problems I've been having for a couple of years now. Oh, but I pretty much learned that I had a gluten sensitivity when I was doing the food map diet because I learned I was lactose in that time, which makes sense. I learned that stress will cause me to get very sick, which also makes sense because I get stressed out pretty easily, and when I do, I get really, really sick. So what I'm gonna do is take 2 cutting boards and smush it. That's what I would normally do for tortillas. I don't know if that's gonna work in this case, but along the way I was taking in and out of foods, and I learned, I saw a pattern when it came to like taking out things with gluten, and so I talked to my doctor about it, and they told me to take out it for a bit and then reintroduce it. So I took it out for a bit, like everything gluten, for like 2 weeks, and then reintroduced it, and sure enough, that was a big problem. Yeah, so that's starting where I am now, and we're gonna learn how to go through this together. So here's my tortilla. I'm sorry you didn't get to see much of what I was doing. My counter's kind of a mess, but here's my little tortilla. This made a lot of dough for like cutting the recipe down. But I'm gonna warm up this pan over here. I can't find my tripod, so if y'all are wondering why y'all are being like tossed around like this, it's because I can't find my tripod. Where's my tripod? I don't know. Usually you'd like want to make a pan super hot and just pop this in, but I feel like I need to add oil to the pan because there's such little fat content in this that I feel like it's gonna stick to the pan. Just a tiny smidgen. Just a couple drops. And then I'm gonna kind of feel for the heat. I don't know. I made this tortilla kind of thick, so I'm not like, no, I didn't really make it that thick, but like, I'm looking for taste more than anything else, to be honest. I just want something I could like make to put in my like lunch because school's about to start. And like, I just want good food to eat at school. I'm at school for like 12 hours. My school's an hour drive from my house. Like, I just want good food to put in my lunch. And I don't like eating out. So, but even now, like I mean, I guess it's a blessing that I don't like eating out, because now that I like have the sensitivity, it makes it hard to find places that are accommodating of it, especially where I live, because I live kind of in a small town area. I think it needed a little more time, but it sounds like a tortilla. Listen. Or here, listen. That sounds like a good tortilla. It smells pretty good. I'm kind of excited. Imagine having like something like bread to eat again. I flipped it prematurely and I did it again, but like it's okay. We'll just keep cooking it on both sides. That's not a way to make a tortilla though. So do better than me. Ooh, had a little crisp to it. So usually like I'll add butter or something. Let me cook by the window. That looks pretty good. I have a bad habit of just wanting to eat things right off the pan. I don't know if y'all have that problem. Oh, my camera's about to die, so let's finish this off. No, it's not a normal tortilla, but it's close enough. I call this a success. Now I'm gonna go make 1,000 more. Thanks so much for watching, guys. This has been a lot of rambling, but I hope y'all enjoyed me making my first gluten-free tortilla. I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Bye.